without attaching any of feelings of reward or return back. You're going to give something to somebody so that without expecting anything in return. So the idea is the God or the universe will
Reward or
return
return back.
back. So you see
You're
me
going
here
to
on YouTube,
give something to somebody.
right? So we are live. We are live now on YouTube. Um, that path. So I will now engage in the actual webinar. So people normally join. So you are the only one here. So I'm grateful that you showed up. Feel free, ask your questions, open your heart up. Let's enjoy this ride. Because I always tell you, I don't have any special talent. You got to understand that part. Don't, I used to see all these boys that make money online as if God created them specially, or they have this additional desire, something they have, I don't have. You know, that feeling.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Everything you need is inside of you. You need somebody to take you to a place in your heart where you can't go by yourself. It's a scary place to go into. But if you go there, everything you're looking for is right inside of you. It's not outside in the world, it's inside. Know thyself. Know thyself. It's right there in the Bible. I think it's Pluto. If I Google this, um, know thyself. All right. So if let's just start on this note because it's going to be, I think, so Elodie and Toto is connecting.
Okay.
So if you look at this, know thyself is absolutely critical. If you look at Second Corinthians,
Corinthians 13, 13 5.
ye be in the faith, prove your own self, know not your own, know ye not your
Your
own
own
self.
self.
How that, I don't understand this English.
How that Jesus Christ is in you.
That ye be reprobates. So it's not, I used to see all these guys that make money online. I used to think, that's why I say, when you get close to them, you realize they are actually human beings like you, but they follow certain principles. The principle is not complicated. The biggest one of all of them, there are so many principles. Love your neighbor as yourself. You can't you can't go wrong if you embed this at the backbone of your business. Love all your customers as yourself. No matter where they are in the world, male, female, no rejection, anything, just look after them. There's a universal law that knows what you want. It will gather everything that you need because you're actually operating a principle. If you help enough people get what they want, you will have everything you want. It's not that those people will give you what you want. It's just that success attracts success. You like to go to where successful people are. You want to
Yes.
stay in their midst. You want to hang around with them. You want them to be your friends. So it is that attraction that you want. So you're not going to go to a home where there's always constantly argument. It doesn't, it alters what you want from yourself. So if you're somebody that wants to succeed, you want to stay around happy people. So for you to help these people that are, because remember, you're going to be helping people that are not happy to be happy, people that don't have money to be happy. You're going to be bridging them over. You are going to be walking down that path. All you need to do is turn back and show the light for them. Anybody that trusts and believes in that light will follow the path that you're laying down. It's not your responsibility to get them to walk it. They know what they want. If they want to sell products online, they know they should invest in an education. You don't need to convince somebody to do it. Les Brown said, um, if you convince somebody to do something, they're always on the same. You need to convince them again and again and again and again. It's tiring. You can't
I
do that.
know.
It's exhausted. So you can't literally be doing that. So all you need to do is look for people who have reached that point. They understand life is to give, is to love, who is ready to give back to the world. The moment you say, I'm ready to give something back to this world, watch your whole world change. Because it's no longer about you, you're thinking about the world. We'll dive into this a little bit more detail. Let me just breeze through my mind.
I'm loving it though.
Yeah. So, hello guys. Let me check YouTube and make sure that we are on it. On it. Yes. We're streaming live. Okay. All right. So, guys, to get this ball going, first of all, my name is Pascal Nwanaji. I started my online business in 2017. So ever since I started seeing some results, people reach out and ask questions. So in this webinar, I'm going to be going through some questions and to help anybody that is open to learning this digital stuff. Because when you are looking to start a business online, you often see adverts online of people telling you they made 10,000 in 1 hour, 200,000 in 6 days, and you're like $0. You don't know, you've not started. It's very difficult for you to relate to that. So this webinar is going to be bridging those steps so that you actually see the step in front of you to actually begin to create that amazing life for yourself. Because I have found that path and I'm willing to share with you. It's amazing journey to be in your life if you can get through what I'm going to be sharing with you on this webinar, because I believe that absolute certainty, if you get it, a year from now, your life is not going to be the same, regardless of what the economy is doing, what the society is doing. You'll be crazy about what you can create in your life. All right. So first of all, to keep things, I think I've closed something. To keep things going, I'm going to share my screen. Everything I'm going to share with you is information purposes. Take the time to read the disclaimer in front of you, and because I'm in business, we are all responsible for our actions. I don't want you to come back tomorrow and say, hey, Pascal said, if I do this, I will make this amount of money, and you do it, it doesn't work, you come and blame me. No, you are responsible. Everything is for information purposes. That's how I received it. I took action based on intelligently guided program, and I'm creating those results. All you just need to do, take what works for you and run with it. When you find the solution, help somebody else, because I believe that's the key to get everybody. My mission is very simple: to bring peace to every home, to get parents to be able to play more with their kids, to get kids to be able to see more of their parents without working so long. If I can help you get started in business online where you can create more time in your life to be there with your loved ones, and I believe I'm working in what I believe God sent me to do on this world. Right, we're going to dive straight into the questions now. Boom. So I received some questions via email. So I will presume we'll jump onto that one for now. Yep. Okay. So the first question is from okay. The first question is from Vanessa. Vanessa asked, it is always a pleasure to read your blogs. I don't have a tangible item to sell, but I do short sessions on subjects like you are a winner, you are God's masterpiece, you are created for a purpose, what can I do with these beautiful sessions? Is there an online market for this? Absolutely. Absolutely. I can totally agree with Vanessa. Vanessa, if you're wondering what is, when she says she doesn't have any physical product, it's kind of inspirational short videos or blogs. And that's what Vanessa is trying to say that she has passion for. And I totally agree with her to follow her passion because that's where it's going to make her to become successful. Now, Vanessa, to get things straight with you, I love every bit of what you're sharing. There is a huge market in demand for you. If you don't know it, just know it now. Now, let me give you some tips. First thing is you have to understand online space. Sometimes our mindset is glued that we need to sell something in order for us to make um, money. And often enough, we all salespeople, we gotta sell. But before we can sell, we need to provide value to the customers. We need to add value to somebody else's life. It's more or less you have to sow before we can reap. Because the money or the trend, the people that you want to help with your online short sessions, it's all in the money you're gonna make is in people's hands. You gotta understand how do you get that money out or from those people's hands. That's what I'm gonna share with you how you can do it. I'm just gonna give you one strategy that I believe is absolutely key for you to create the life you want. But you got to understand the principles behind it before you can create it. Because online business is not just affiliate marketing or e-commerce. There's so much you can do online if you have the right tools and resources and mindsets around creating this. Now, we're going to go through one business model, simple, providing content online. What I mean by content, those short sessions you have to find a way to bring those sessions into the online space. For example, videos. You can build a YouTube channel, right? And that can pay you absolutely a crazy amount of money. But you have to understand how to build a YouTube channel. That's probably what you're going to be learning. So let's talk about how to get into the money now. Now I'm going to do some research, just like you highlighted now. I'm just going to do on camera here so that we can all see what how this works. It's not that complicated. Okay, I'm just gonna do something else. All right, so I go into YouTube. First of all, you're thinking of how much can I be making from this? I'm gonna give you like a roadmap to understand how this works. So let's say you're looking to earn, let's say 20K a month. That's a goal, reasonable goal to go for. So let's Google how much YouTube pay people. YouTube paid me. Just this, do a normal search. You can do this from home if you're looking at understanding how. So as you can see, this is 3 months ago. This is a guy called Joe Fraser. I'm just waiting for this to load so that you kind of have an idea how people, so this, uh, how much YouTube paid me for 1 million views per video, no clickbait. So these are people that are posting videos of how much YouTube paid them, how much YouTube paid me for 15 million viewed videos, 50,000 subscribers. So what I want you to know, you can earn money through YouTube, right? I'm going to show you how that works. But the first thing you have to understand is the market that you're advertising on. If you're doing something like, for instance, comedy or any of those stuff, YouTube will probably pay you little because you could just generate a lot of views and people are just coming for entertainment. YouTube just shows ads. People are you're not actually educating people. That's comedy. You just make people feel good. YouTube will probably pay you less for that. But if you're providing content like inspiration, where you encourage people to take action, to do something, to be a better version of themselves, or to learn how to educate people. Now you get more. I think YouTube pays you more, so you need to read up on how much YouTube pay people. But the idea is for you to understand that you probably can do this with a YouTube channel. Now, to advertise on for YouTube, you're not going to be selling on YouTube. Understand this: YouTube is going to be paying you through something called AdSense. Now, to get this, it's not as complicated as I'm trying to make it look, but it's quite simple. You just need to be posting videos to build subscribers on your channel on content. So for instance, now let's dive a little bit deep now to see how this works. So we clearly know that you can make money from YouTube. It doesn't matter. These people have got, this one has got 189,000 subscribers, 1.5 million subscribers, 1.57 million subscribers, 500. So obviously, let me show you my one so that you know what I'm talking about. So I'm building my channel as well, so that you know there's an income going to be coming from that, but I've not reached that monetization stage yet. So to reach to that stage, you can monetize your business in Amazon. I'm just gonna go through because I'm streaming this off my phone, it's probably a little bit slow. Because I'm streaming this off my, so there you go. I've got 1,500 subscribers. So there's a benchmark you need to get to. Let me show you the benchmark. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have gone there. So I click on YouTube Studio, right? And if this loads, what you need to understand is, now if I click on monetization on the left here, excuse me, that's why I love YouTube more than Facebook. At least you can monetize it. You can monetize. So as you can see, 1,000 subscribers is required for YouTube to advertise on your channel. Then they require 4,000 watch hours. So now I am at 1,500 and something watch hours over the course of 12 months. So the game here now is, how can I, if I get to 4,000, YouTube will start placing ads on my videos. As you like, if you go on people that watch videos online, they will start posting all these skip ad and stream skip ads, all these ads that you see maybe. So they will start placing ads on all these videos that I'm publishing online. All right. So in that way, YouTube is paying me. Right. So what is my job? What is your job? Is to post these videos. So you got to be learning how to post those videos. Now, look at what I want you to look at. Don't try to go into this blindly. I'm going to give you a little bit of some sites to help you get this going. So if I click on, I'll share my screen again, 1 second. I'm just trying to. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now so that we can. So if I click on motivation here, all right. If I click on motivation, now as you can see, these channels, if I click on this one now, I'll wait for it to load. Probably there should be an ad that will pop up. What you should understand is people are looking for something to inspire them when they are down, when they are out, when they are tired, when there's something to lift them up. As you can see, this is an ad, Wix ad. I'm in front of Work for Your Dreams, powerful study. So this person that owns this channel now, I'm just gonna pause this ad because I don't intend to. So it's got 2.53 million subscribers, but they started from zero like me. So you gotta understand the principle behind it. your goal is to help people. So as long as I watch this ad now for 5 seconds, I can skip it. And if I watch it up to 30 seconds, then YouTube will charge the advertiser. It's none of your business. All this is all set up at the back. But I'm just gonna skip it for now. And you see, this is a 10-minute video advert. And see, it's got 57,000 views. It was published August 17th. That was yesterday. So here's what I want you to understand. There's a market for you. If this person can get 2 point something million subscribers, so can you. So you got to think big. You got to think long term. Because if this person tells you he's getting paid 20 to 50,000 a month, I'm not saying a year, a month, just for posting videos like this over a period of time, over the course of 2 years, 3 years, and you start receiving this income, what would you do today? You got to start. Now, you have to understand as well, what keeps most people stuck is the start. I don't know how, I don't have a camera. I don't have the technical skill. Where am I gonna get this course? That. All excuses are gonna manufacture from different places. So your responsibility, I read this in a book. Start with what you have right now. Eliminate procrastination from your life if you're gonna change it. Now, you need to understand this concept now. When you are feeling tired, you don't feel like the video is coming out right, don't think about yourself. Think about that person that is going to be down. Now, when they watch your video, they'll be uplifted again. Shoot that video and for that person so that that person gets uplifted. Don't worry about whether the video comes out good, but you will always get better. Don't strive to be perfect in the beginning. You will always improve. I can tell you now, this 1,500 subscribers and 1,500 watch hours that you saw on my channel was literally shot on an iPhone. Majority of it was shot on an iPhone. So why? Because I saw myself always procrastinating. I don't have the camera. But all of us carry mobile phones. Some people will tell you they don't understand it. No, you just need to go. That's one way of making money. Another way you can make money through this is affiliate marketing. If you now go down through this, through the links on this channel, maybe down here, you probably have seen this. There'll be links here. See, Addison Zegan. I don't know. These are speakers. YouTube. Okay, these are people that spoke. He's referring to Eric Thomas, Gary Vaynerchuk, and all that. William, all the people that he used to all the people that he used their videos and blogs. He's actually giving them credit for that. Now, this is the interesting bit for you. Try Audible and get 2 free audiobooks. This is Amazon. He's an affiliate. This person with these 2.5 million subscribers, not just that he's making money from these videos, adverts. He's also making money from Amazon here. So if I click on this link here, where is that link? Try Audible. See, try Audible and get 3 free books, because people that listen to motivational, they're into Audible. So you got to understand the market. If I click on this link now, it's taking us straight to Amazon with his affiliate ID. All right. I don't know what his affiliate ID is, but see, all you need to do now, Amazon has what? The responsibility to sell. Continue to try Audible free, $14 a month. He's rooting for a subscription payment. So if you watch Stuart's video, he talks about the subscription payments. People subscribe to all these things. Don't think about this from your own lens of life. People behave in a certain way. So you got to understand the strategies behind it. Just look for a site like a YouTube channel like this and model what they are doing. That's how you want to set yourself up for success. Don't try to do it by yourself. Follow a model, get somebody to train you. If you want to use the same training that I used, you will probably reach out to me and I will show you exactly how you can make this happen. There's communication. You got to learn how to communicate as well in terms of your video. That's one thing. And let's go back to the video. And that's one thing that is in Amazon Prime student 6 months free trial. So he's got 2 links. Then 5-day memory mastery. This is how to master your memory. It's a course. So there's a course there that he has that he's probably selling. So this is the person that motivation to study. So this is the guy, $49. So he has a course, day one introduction. See, all these are what you, because understand this, you are helping people transform their life. That is the mindset. You gotta go think long term to create this, because this person will be sitting at home. Money is just coming in. But he put in the wood first before the money started, before expecting the heat. So you gotta start going. Eliminate, if you don't take anything from this 20-minute session that I grabbed, take this, take a pen, eliminate procrastination from your life, take action. Whatever, with whatever you have, wherever you are, move from there to the next, move the needle to the next step. That's what I want to share with you. If you guys are on the call, if you have any questions, put them in the chat and I will pick them up as we go along. In case if I share something that you might find that will spark your imagination, I'll be happy to come back to it. So the other, so you have such short session, 10 YouTube, you gotta learn how to shoot some lengthy videos, 10 minutes, 20 minutes videos. So the truth is there's a market for you. There are people waiting for you, Vanessa, to take action. There are people waiting who their life depend on some of your videos. You're gonna inspire them, you're gonna create change in there, you're gonna help them. So the responsibility lies in the vision God has given you already, that you already, I feel that you already know. So you got to walk by faith, believing that everything will always come when you need it. All the resources, all the tools, all the training, all the money you need will come into place when the time is right. Patience is the key. Patience is a patient game. But I can tell you now, you're leaving a legacy on this world. So that's will be far more important than any amount of money that you're thinking of making right now. Think about the legacy and everything that will come with it. Good luck. If you need my help, always reach out. I'm happy to help you with my own personal knowledge and experience. Right. Let's dive to the next question. It's from Michael. I have been following you, but haven't read any of your brilliant pieces. I know. I see. When I started, I didn't know I could write, but now people tell me I write brilliantly. Thanks. You're not the first, but I thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm blown away by this beautiful write-up. Okay. I am skeptical about this online marketing and advertising thing. That's his challenge. Now, skepticism is the deadly enemy in personal development. Take a pen. Skepticism is the deadly enemy in personal development. Napoleon Hill. You can't change your life being skeptical in any way. I'm gonna go through some slides here so that maybe this will help understand why we are skeptical. It came from a book that I read. Maybe this will help you guys to really dial deep. So I'm just gonna leave this is a PowerPoint. So skepticism resides here. Okay. Okay, let's go through this one first. There are 2 types of thinking, right? So this is the way we operate. We think something, there's always a force, something telling us we can do something or we can't do it. You can't stop yourself from thinking. So it's a power that flows through and through us. It comes in, we make it something because you're a creative being. There's always ideas. You can't stop yourself from thinking. So that power is constantly coming through your mind. Now, our mind, we have types of, we have two sides, conscious and subconscious. this is the path that we think with, which is the conscious mind. And this is the subconscious mind. This is the path that controls our behavior. You can see somebody say, I want to start a business online. I want to do this. I'm interested in it, but they don't do anything because the subconscious is in control. So the problem, skepticism is not understanding yourself, not knowing what I was talking about earlier, not knowing how your subconscious mind works. It works like a soil. There's some things that have been planted there when you were a baby, that you are not good. People in your community don't do business. Um, you're supposed to work for the rest of your life till you die. Whatever is that has been planted is so that's what's showing in your emotions. When you see something in an online business, your subconscious says, there's no business person in this home. I don't think I can do it. Then that causes you to have a feeling, you know what, I'm not going interested in this thing. It's a scam, it doesn't work. As a result, you take action, which is no action, you don't do anything. That creates the result that you have in your life. But the truth is, you 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 have the power to do whatever you like. You have been given dominion over everything on earth. So that's why these thoughts keeps coming. Now let's look at another diagram. You already have a vision. Like the question said, um, I'm skeptical about this online business thing, advertising thing, because you don't know. It comes from when you don't know that you don't know. So it's more of, there are two types of thinking. You're either going to think negative or positive. So when you are skeptical, you are on this path. So can you start a business online? Yes, but I don't know what to do. Ignorance. So it leads you to fear. They might tell you, oh, you need to invest money, you need to invest time. I don't want to lose this money. I don't want to put more time into it. I don't think this is for me. That creates a feeling, which is the anxiety. No, I'm not doing this. It leads to depression, dis-ease, and disintegration. You don't do anything about it. But your life is not where you want it to be. You are receiving flash of thoughts telling you you need to do something about it. Maybe you don't spend time with your kids. Maybe you don't spend time with your spouse. You're going through a marital challenge. But because you're not believing, you don't think it's possible for you, you don't take any action. As a result, you are in depression, marriage is not working, kids are not becoming what you expected them to be. So that's what skepticism does. It's the deadly enemy in personal development. What you're literally looking for is things that will inspire you to come over to this side of your life. Because we have both. You think negative, I think negative. You think positive, I think, but which one is dominant in the subconscious? Which one is dominant in the subconscious is what's going to dictate your life. Whichever one that is dominant here, that's what's going to dictate your life. So the more positive you are, the more positive is a building energy. Negative is a destructive energy. You got to get this clear. Positive builds. I don't know how to start a business online. How can I find a training that can help me? You go through study. And what you're doing here, right, in this webinar is you're studying, you're learning. So through studying now, you have understanding. In all you get understanding. Understand why you are feeling this way, why you are skeptical, why you are positive. If you understand it, you do more of what's going to help you create the change you want. So, from understanding leads to faith. But there's some interesting thing about faith and fear. They both demand that you do something without saying it. You do something without saying it. So fear causes you to, I'm afraid of this online business. I don't think it's going to work. You haven't tried it, but you're afraid. So you don't do it. So you don't know it's going to work. Faith, on the same hand, is, you see this thing, I have this vision. I'm going to create an amazing life for, inspire people to change their life. I'm gonna walk by faith and I'm gonna start putting things into place to make this happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I believe it's gonna happen. So that's faith. They both demand that you do something without seeing it. So it's which side that you see yourself on. If you're doubting yourself anytime, just know that you're on this path. It's not gonna be, you're destroying something. Every day you delay is one day that you could have walked towards your goal that you just procrastinated. So life is too short. The only moment we have is right now. So from faith leads to well-being. Once you understand, if I start posting these videos every day, eventually I'll get to 2.5 million subscribers. You know what? I'm just going to be doing it, doing the work. Then you stay in that gratitude mode, grateful, and you keep doing the work. Eventually, you build 1,000 subscribers, you celebrate it. 2,000, you celebrate. You keep going because you know you are on the right path because you're walking by faith. That's the concept there. So to give you a little bit more in-depth detail about subconscious and conscious, always look at yourself to change. If you see yourself on a negative path, to help you dial deep to help this, I'm creating a course on this. You have to understand how to change it, how to change this paradigm, because that's what's causing majority of our problem. Um, there's only one way to change it. It's through repetition, over and over and over again, over and over again. The more you join trainings like this, the more you put ideas that will fertilize. Let me just complete this diagram. So when you're looking to change your life in any way or form, we have this big monster here. Remember, you think something, vision, where there's no vision, my people will perish. You're thinking, I can change my life. You're thinking it, but you're not taking any action. So your memory is in control. You're operating from the past. So that's called, another word for it is paradigm. The paradigm dictates what you do. It's your behavior. So once you start understanding that this is where the problem is, it's not in the thinking. All of us have great ideas. Walk up to the next door neighbor. Is there any, what kind of most problem most people have from starting a business online is they don't know what product to sell. So I don't have any product. All right. I don't know what to sell. Now walk up to the next door neighbor and ask them, is there anything that you can sell online to make money? They'll say yes. Why are you not selling it? This is in control. This is why they are not selling it. The paradigm is controlling their life. Is there anything that you can do to fix your marriage? Yes. Why are you not doing it? Is there anything that you're doing to create more time? Is there anything you can do to create more time in your life to be with your children that you work, live, and go to work for every day? Yes, there's something I can do. If I start a business online and that business starts making me money, and I'll be able to create that time and I'll be there with my children. Why haven't you started a business? I don't know. This is in control. Understand? This is a paradigm. So now how did this, the problem is not how to change this, is to understand how it was formed through repetition. Through repetition. Mommy and daddy, your environment, we have five senses. I'm not sure I have that diagram here. We operate through our five senses. That's the only way we receive signal. And that's what impresses. We constantly see ourselves in environment that doesn't nourish the vision that we want. Maybe you grew up in a poor neighborhood, or you grew up in a divorced home. You believe that to divorce is easy for you, or to separate from your spouse is easy for you, or you're a single mother. Maybe they said that you grew up in a single mother home. That's why all these things that we do have that we think is part of us that is not really us. We want, like for me, I got divorced because my dad was divorced. I don't know, but to me it's normal, but that's normal. That's what we see. But that's not what I really, really want inside. Nobody gets into the marriage with intention to get divorced. But it does happen out of stress in the marriage. So what causes that stress is through constant repetition of, you can do something to improve the quality of your finances, but you're not doing anything about it. If you're not doing anything about it, you're affirming. Like say, for instance, you need to change your job, you need to start a business online. You don't do anything. Any day you go to your business or you go to your online, your workplace that is killing you, the more you are building this paradigm stronger and stronger. And this is a belief that was handed to you over from your parents or grandparents or great grandparents or generation. Let's call it, sometimes they call it a generational curse, that you have to work for somebody for the rest of your life. And you believe it. That's why you went to school, you got out, you got a job, you apply, you lose the job, you apply for another one, because that's the only thing that they trained you to do. That's the only thing that is recorded, that is stored in the memory. So I come and tell you, you can start a business online, boom, that causes chaos in here. Big chaos for you, because it's an idea that came from your vision. That because you can see other people that built businesses online, that idea flashes here. That I can sell something online as well, but this is always in control, because this is always dictating your behavior, which is your feeling. So what you need is constantly surrounding yourself with people that are building businesses online. This is constantly learning and going through a training that is empowering you to learn how to build a business online. Constantly reading books, constantly listening to podcasts that encourages you to grow that vision that you have. With time, faith comes by. To remember, what you're developing is faith. Yeah, that's what you're developing. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing, and you need to guard your five senses. Stay away from TV, television. They are telling you their own vision. They glue you. You're watching all those things online and news. The economy is going down. You believe it. You record it and store it. No business is hiring. You believe it. But are there people selling products online now? The answer is yes. Why don't you believe that one? It's an idea, because that's going to take you through a journey. So you discard this one because you see 95% of the world operates from memory, 5% operates from vision. So what you really need is to change this. So to change this is through repetition. That's the only way. There's no other way. It's only one way, repetition, over and over. And it takes time to change. Some people it happens faster. That's why some people ask me how long is it going to take me to start making? I don't know, until you start putting in the wood to change this paradigm. All right. So faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. So once you start enjoying going through trainings with faith, you keep taking action. I always tell you 1 or 2 hours every day is enough. It's not complicated. It's enough. Within 3 months period, you will blow yourself away with that. 90% of the world can't do it. Can't do something consistently. Can't create a vision. I'm going to leave my job and start doing something every day for the next 90-day period. Get yourself in that group. It's very rare. So what would happen is very simple. As you keep attending trainings and strengthening your faith and belief, this will start shrinking. This will start shrinking gradually. Then this will start expanding to replace the paradigm. You will now build a new paradigm. All right? So this will now take over. So this is now your new paradigm. It has taken over. What really changes your habits? It's not complicated. If you stop doing things that employees do and you start doing things that business owners do, it's just a different mindset. That's just what changed, your habits. Rather than waking up the next day tomorrow to go and work, get into bed to go to office, you're opening your own laptop to work in your own business from home, which is absolutely possible today. So that's what happens. So that's how you do it, by constant repetition, training, support system to guide you. Absolute key. There's no rocket science. Nobody has any special talents or anything to make money online and all that. It's people that are absolutely key. So that's what changes the paradigm. So once your paradigm changes, you will see your results will change, your actions will change, and your results will automatically change. I hope this explanation, I went a little bit deep. If you have, let me see if we got questions in the chat. Kenneth, I think I have. Kenneth, Priscilla, Grace. If you want to ask any question in the chat, feel free to use the chat. Yeah, or you can jump out and ask me a question. Let me check on YouTube and see. Thumbs up to YouTube. See if there's somebody on there with a question. So that's exactly what literally changes the game for most people. It's not complicated. So you need to understand this bit that I shared. You can't hear me, Kenneth. Right. I think you will need to log out and come back in. Is anybody else? Can anybody else hear me? How much does it cost to start this place? Yes, this session is not, I don't know why people normally ask me how much. I don't do this for the money, but I'll still tell you. It's more of you understanding what I want to share with you. Hope you understood that. It's, if you want to use the same training that I use, Grace, I will pop the link in the description in the chat. You go through it. I don't believe money is incentive to start a business, but it's $100 to start. But it's best for you to understand what you're trying to create. It's far much more better because I want you to succeed. Most people sign up to trainings, they don't make money. I don't want that for you. I want you to actually make good use of it, create the life you want. I don't have any special talent. I'll tell you over and over again. It's sheer principles that I follow. Share principles. So I'll put the link in the chat, Grace, if you want to grab it.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, Priscilla. Oh, Priscilla, sorry. Not Grace. Priscilla is asking. So if you want to get into the training, I'll just walk you through before I jump onto the next question. It's kind of a straightforward training. It's not complicated. So you will.
Yeah, how much is it?
It's $100 to get started. So if you're in, I don't know where you're in UK or Canada.
UK.
Yeah, okay.
UK.
It's gonna be about 70 quid, 80 quid or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. And how do we pay it? How do we pay it?
It's through credit card. The details are explained. Okay, let me walk you through. So first of all, if I share my screen, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you come to a page like this. Congratulations. There's a video here. I would encourage you to watch through this video, go through all of it. Don't just pay, then understand what they teach and what you're trying to get yourself into. Because a lot of people want to start a business online. There are always three types of people that come. One is people that don't have any clue where to start. And that's like me when I started, no clue. Then the other bit is like people, they have an idea. Maybe they want to sell on Amazon, right? But they have a kind of product they are interested in, but they just don't know how to get it online. And there are some people, they have their own businesses, physical businesses, and they want to bring it online. They're already entrepreneurs on their own, but they don't know how to do the marketing bit and side of the online space.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, so those are the three functions. So if you see my screen now, if you want to get started, you just click here and you get started button here. And you should be able to go through all these benefits, YouTube ads and all that, and $99. Right. So I got the link. Any question, any further questions? Tell me, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Pascal.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure everywhere was like quiet. I'm like, no worries. I was thinking it can happen. Right, so I'm gonna jump on to the next question. It's from Desmond. I believe, yes, yeah, I believe. I am really interested, but not working now. No money for me to invest in this. All right. This is usually one of my, this is the reason I do what I do. It's the biggest problem we have when we're looking to start a business online is time. Most people think it's money, or they don't have the knowledge, or they don't have the technical skills. All those things can be factors, but the biggest one is time. Creating the change you want in your life is easy. One or two things every day. Why is so many people struggling? Why are so many people struggling? Because we are looking for a hack somewhere that will create this change for us and all that. I always tell you this, I don't have any special talent. I just started to understand very simple principles and I started obeying them. It wasn't as if I thought I knew or I knew, but I didn't know that I didn't know. First principle you're going to obey is love your neighbor as yourself. Never get into business thinking of yourself. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but money you're trying to earn is not in your own pocket, it's in other people's hands. If I'm selling you this cover of this phone, I'm getting the manufacturer to make it to the best standard that I believe that is possible so that if you use it, it will protect your phone. That's care. You need to care for your customers and their goods. Once you operate from that space, you create the life you want. But here's the challenge, time. Most of us don't start when we are in a job, but that's when we should start. It's your best, I wouldn't say, I don't speak for your future, but it's probably one of your best opportunities to get started. But most of us wait. There's something called pattern interrupt. And this is what I just don't wish for anybody. We wait when we lose our jobs, then we begin to show interest. When our back is against the wall, when somebody in our family is struggling or somebody falls ill, then we start looking for alternatives to create this change. The truth is, you can do it now. It doesn't take a lot. It's most people say I don't have the money. When you don't have the money, what a thought pattern are you running? It's a negative thought pattern because you don't believe it. What I shared with you earlier would help you understand yourself. This is not because there's no way you're gonna create because your children's life depends on what I'm sharing with you, but you may not see it now. Because I was on the news at one point when a woman lost her child in the streets of London through stabbing. And she said the government failed her. And I was looking at myself. I was not at home. I was never at home. I never really spent time with my kids. What will be my excuse if this happens to me? Same excuse, government failed me. I need to do something about it now. So there are only two places we learn from in life. You're either going to learn from yourself, your own mistake, or you look at something that happened in another family and learn from it. So I'm not sure why everybody is disconnecting. Is that me? So it's understanding why we do what we do. So we are all in this together. You just have to understand your path to begin to create the life you want. Because like I shared with Temi earlier on, it's more about understanding who you are and the change you're trying to create in the world. Because we are all going through problems, challenges in our lives. And most of us don't share it. The thing that blew me away was something called attraction marketing. When I started this online thing, I did not know what to sell. I did not have any product to sell, to purchase or anything. So they taught me how to sell digital products like Vanessa's question. She wanted to learn how to sell digital products. So I got into the marketing. They told me something. If I learn how to sell one thing, I can sell anything. I'm like, that sounds bold. What do you mean if you learn how to sell one thing? There's something called attraction marketing. When you have a problem in your life, look into the world. How many people have those problems? You realize there are millions. Now, automatically, those people are your customers. If you have a problem losing weight, look into the world. How many people are struggling to lose weight? How many people are obese? That's your customer base. Now, your responsibility is to find a training that can help people lose weight. Go through the training yourself first to shed your own weight, then teach those people how you did it. You'll be amazed at the life you create for yourself. I can tell you now, it's like a lifeline in your lifestyle, in your income, if you understand it. The first time because my problem when I started was marriage. I was constantly, because you never spend time at home, you never really be at home for your kids. Kenneth, I'll come to you. You never really spend time with your kids at home. So you're constantly on the road, hustling, trying to bring this money in. So you never spend time with your spouse. So come back home, you're constantly arguing. Now, what is the problem? I needed to figure out the way to solve that problem for myself. So my idea is if I learn how to sell products online, then I can show people how to, then I can create this life, then I'll teach people how to do it. I started doing it. I paid for the training, I started educating myself. Now I realized I don't have any product. It's just share the same product and show them how to be affiliates like you are. I'm like, is that it? What are you gonna sell to them? Tell them what you experienced. Then I shot an ad and placed the ad on YouTube. Let me find it. So you guys will see what I'm talking about. It's not that complicated. That's what opened my eyes in this online space. Pascal, let me just type my name, Pascal. I am that. I am that. So that literally opened my eyes to yeah, there you go. It's coming. Let me share my screen so that you guys can see it. So is this video here? It's 1.4 million views 2 years ago. All I did was 7 minutes long. All I did was to talk about my experience. And since I came from Europe from Africa here, and talked about it, how I got into divorce. Shit, it was just literally vulnerable. 1.4 million people. Out of this 1.4 million, I got over 20,000 subscribers. Went through that training. I'm like, so all these people are experiencing all these things. I did not, so that led me into teaching online business. I did not like stumble upon it that I'm like, I could do it, I could teach them. So that's how I got into this space. Now, it's no longer about the money or anything. It's more about understanding people's life depend on this, helping people through. So when I talked about earlier, when I started, this is like 2 years ago, if I share let's say to help you guys go through this, share my income or anything, I'm not speaking like I'm talking like I want to talk. If you had told me that 100,000 was out of reach, it takes a lot to get here, don't get me wrong. If you look at this is 18th of August, 2020, look at this is 100. When I started, it was zero. If you told me this day would come in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, I would say you're a liar. But it comes from that sheer passion of wanting to help people love your neighbor as yourself. It came from what I understood about what happened in this video. This particular video, 1.5 million views. It's not that it's a walk in the park or it's easy. It's looking after your customers, literally. looking after people in business, products, services that you're providing, value. So that's the foundation I want you to get first, because all these other bits that comes with it, it's natural. It's like a law. As long as the sun is gonna rise tomorrow, that's how natural your business will grow. It's a law. As long as you give love to the world, the world will give you love back. If you put good in the world, it will come in thousand folds. These are principles. Right. So before I rant so much, I think we're on top of the time. So Kenneth, please. Yes. Hello? Kenneth, please, Pascal, since I can reach you, call me one-on-one information I need. Okay, I'll give you a call maybe later on today or tomorrow.
Okay, but can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay, that's great. I haven't been hearing you before. That's why I sent that text. So please do call me after the meeting.
All right, I'll give you a call, no worries.
That'll be all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else that wants to quickly chat? Let me see if there's anything in the chat that I have missed while I was ranting. Mike M. Okay, this is Mike. Amazing. All right, this is good. I'm excited. Okay, go to YouTube. The chat is clear. Hi Pascal, what's up? This is Charles' channel. Why is Grace Tete keep flashing on your screen? I don't know.
I want to see who is on it.
Sorry?
I said, I want to see who is on it.
You want to see who? You're kind
I
of
want to see how many people on it.
You want to see how many people on it?
Yeah,
I'm streaming it on
YouTube.
I'm streaming it on YouTube. There are
Okay.
people watching and there are people on Zoom as well. So yeah.
Yeah, okay. No problem.
Do you
Don't
have
put
any,
it on me.
do you have any questions?
No.
All right. All right,
No.
guys. I think that's it for now. So I think I've covered most of the questions. Most of them are just pretty much similar. If you want to use the same training that I use, I'll put a link. Tunde Kalan, raise the hand. Tunde, go on. Ask to unmute, jump out. Unmute yourself first. I think you're on the phone. So if you go down the bottom of your phone, you see the microphone there, you just unmute yourself. Yeah, we can't hear you. You need to unmute first. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, if you're muting there, it's you that I am actually waiting for. I can't unmute you from here. If not, I would have. You can type it in the chat. I will read it but it's literally click a button. If you just click a button, then I can hear you. We can all hear you. You see like a microphone that has a slash. Yeah,
Hello?
yeah. Well, finally we got there. I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You have been a long time sending some emails to me. You understand?
Yeah.
But I'm living in Netherlands. It's not far from England.
Yeah.
I'm also from Nigeria. But anytime I read your emails, I'm always thinking about, okay, are you really making a living every month? Because I'm working and getting some money every month. That's what I really want to know. Every month, are you getting something from what you are doing? Or you have to wait for some months or from some, how many months? You get money every month. That's the question.
Of course, if I don't get money every month, what will I be doing? You sell products online. I'm not, but this is it. It's a different mindset. It's you have to sow before you reap. This is if I want a instant income now, I go and get a job. But if I'm looking to build a business that's going to take care of me, where I can travel when I want, one of the problems I had before I started was by now I'll be in the office or I'll be coming back from work. But I decided not to live that type of lifestyle. I wanted something to work from home, something I can do from inside. I even signed up for some things just to create more time in my life because that's what I want. If you are looking to, if you like what you're doing in your job is not taking your time away, you spend more time, then keep doing what you're doing. You don't need to, you don't need online business.
I
But,
know. I'm I'm also from Nigeria, you know. So
yeah,
we both understand each other. So I just look at you like my intimate brother, you understand?
yeah,
But yeah, so we are almost in the same level, apart from online business. And so
absolutely.
you told me before you have been working before. So I'm also working till now.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing this online. Sometimes I've checked many people that it's through you that they send some videos to me also. But I know this one is my brother. So anything he tells me, I'm going to understand very well. You
Like,
understand?
yes, it's true.
So
I'm gonna
yeah,
share something with you now.
yeah. But with this online something you are doing online business, is it compulsory that you have to be on video chatting or you have to talk to people through YouTube? Is it all that necessary?
No, there are different ways to make money online. You can do video, you can do blogs, you can sell on Amazon, you can. There are different things you can do. The problem is, do you want to learn it? It's not what you can do. There, some people have built six hundred thousand a year business, 6 7 figure business. You don't see their face.
Okay,
I chose this path because it was the quickest way for me to get to where I wanted to get to with
okay,
the type of resources I had and everything. So I'm like, okay, this is what I can shoot videos. I'm not afraid of camera. I can do all these things. That's why I decided to get into this space. Just
okay.
it's what I want. And in terms of you are in Netherlands, I want to share something with you now quickly.
Yeah.
I have students in Switzerland. So this is a private Facebook group. I do trainings every weekend. Every weekend I do private Facebook group. As you can see here, Saturday 8 p.m. It's usually 2 hour slot.
Yeah.
Um, so people do ask questions. This guy is in United States, Colorado.
Do
I've not
you
met him before.
do you have somebody that is doing this what you are doing now in the Netherlands too? Maybe I can.
Yes, I have a friend, Nicole, but she's in e-commerce. You may not know her. Nicole is in Netherlands. There are a few people in Netherlands. Rude is in Netherlands. He's a good guy. He
Can
teaches
you
people tomorrow.
can you please send the email address of those people in Netherlands? I want to meet them so that through them they can explain more for me before I can have a real something with you, please.
It's I will need to get that permission from them. I can't just send people to them just like that.
Okay.
So the point is here. If you look at this group here now, this is what we do every week. It's not complicated. If you probably look at us, we are mainly majority dominant black here.
Okay.
So every week we join. These people come and ask questions. These people are running businesses online, all of them. So this lady
Okay.
is in Egypt. This lady is in Egypt. So to let you know. So this lady is in Netherlands. Yeah, Bia is in Netherlands. That's true. Bia Wang is in Netherlands. There are a few people that are, as you can see, there are tons and tons of people that do join. This is us. This is the lady that made her first sale last week. She's in France. So you don't need to see me physically to do it.
Okay.
You got to have the confidence in yourself that you want to really learn this stuff and
Yeah.
get into action. And like I said, eliminate procrastination. I don't know, If you are still running that, it's not gonna get you what you want. This is, we don't beg people to do this. You have to really want it. That's the way I look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understand. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You're welcome, man. I think that's it, guys, and I will see you guys. Hello, Pascal. Are you live now? My sister Promise is logging in. So, did I see Promise? Haven't seen her. Yeah. All right, guys. I think let's take care. Stay safe. Thank you, Anna. I think Promise came or was on board. Priscilla, it wasn't Promise. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.